You're ready to go, Chairman.
Okay, thanks for Jason's reply. All right, let's call the meeting to order. Roll call. I'm here.
I'm here.
Steve, sure. Davey here. Okay. Public comments.
There you go. They must be happy.
Approval of the minutes from the last meeting.
Move we approve the minutes of the last meeting.
I'll second that. Motion carried. And your report, fine young man.
All right, well, the weather's broke, so we have been honing. We've been out at the cemetery, we've got the graves fixed up from over there, so they're all
Did you
done.
fix up the one guy?
Yes, the one is
Your
done
relative.
and seeded.
Thank you.
I'd rather put some in it first, but it's done and seeded. May 12th, the week of May 12th, we're gonna start working on footings out there and get the footings in.
What do you have to do?
Dig them out, set the pads for the concrete.
How many?
8 right now.
Okay.
Right now, we've been working on today, all day today was on the ball fields, working on trimming the trees up along the fence lines and
Okay. With the ball field. Did we talk about using that the west one, Braden Road field?
they're using it. That's where their little kids are.
They want to change it to a bigger field, like a bigger I don't know. Doug was talking about it. Because they were supposed to come to city council and talk about it, but nobody showed up.
Right, and then they told us it was gonna be here tonight too.
But they did?
Yeah.
For this?
Yeah.
So, because I know they wanted to rip out the infield because it's gonna be for softball as well. So I don't know is it grass infield right now then?
Yeah, because remember, it was a cold field and then they took the cold out and turned it into 2 small fields, so they just let the grass go.
Oh, okay. Is that
So it's all grass right now.
Is that what the backhoe would do? Or, well, you have a blade on the tractor, don't you? Back blade or no?
On the tractor?
Your
Yeah,
little tractor.
I don't know how much that would do if it won't really grab its own way.
Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out if it's something that we need to get them to figure out how to do the grass, or something that we can help them do, make it go faster, but I know they're not expecting a lot from the city. They just want to know if they can change it around.
Yeah, if they want to change it around, I mean, they just have to go through us so we know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just go out and do it.
Yeah, I'll make sure
But,
that's pretty
I mean, but the biggest thing is they gotta talk to us. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah. And I have the boys and the girls, I have people on both
Right.
sides that I can talk to, so.
Right, and the only, the only thing with that field was, the reason they get away with it was because they can't play on Sunday.
On Sundays, yes, and I know Doug said that they're not gonna be playing Sundays on it, so it should be fine, so. I will
So, yeah, they just have to,
reinforce them to come to a freaking meeting.
or even just stop in and talk to me.
Oh, that'd be good too, so.
But yeah, so we've been out there. I've got a list of trees. I'm getting a list together so I can rent a bigger bucket truck for a day.
Yeah.
Well, I have a guy that works with me that has a bucket truck that's bigger than ours, that reaches higher things than we do.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, you're talking
instead-
about a tree bucket, okay.
Yes. So I've got a list going, there's some out there, some on Lang Street, stuff that our truck won't reach, so
Okay,
we're getting a day's worth around so we can rent it for the day and knock out what we need to knock out, so. Sidewalks, we're gonna start doing sidewalks right after we do the footings, so it'll be mid-May, we're gonna start them. I have spoke with Mr. Smith and Mr. Cordier to give me prices on what it would take to run that storm line from 631 to our manhole. Just, yeah, but they keep asking, so I get the price coming, so.
Have we done anything with the sidewalk from the Woodbury subdivision to our sidewalk network for the young lady who's blind? Is there anything happening with that?
Not as of yet, it hasn't. I know, Danelle was looking at possible grants and stuff like that, but I haven't talked to her on that.
Yeah, because that would be more of a grant to tie into like the parks.
Mhm.
Right.
Because what was that, 150,000?
Yeah. And what we're looking at sidewalks is just connecting short chunks and stuff that we can do in-house, so. And replacing, our goal is to replace like the one on West Street across from you where they poured the 4 foot and then added the 1 foot, so it got flat and it's bent down. And they should have made it take the whole thing out and put a 5 foot sidewalk down. So that's the type of stuff we're looking at there. The biggest thing we've been doing right now is just these trees at McClintock. We've got 14 of the 35 trees in so far.
Okay.
Danelle's got set up next week. I think Monday and Tuesday, we got like 4 groups coming through from the school for Arbor Day stuff. So we're gonna dig the holes and set them and then fill in the dirt in. So that's been a huge undertaking so far. I mean, today was the first day we didn't actually spend half a day or more planting trees, so.
Okay.
Other than that, that's kind of where we're at. The grass is growing, we're mowing. We have not, we've looked at the weed whacking stuff at the cemetery. The goal is to do that if we can hold off long enough closer to Memorial Day
Okay.
to do the first one. Otherwise we would do it and then before Memorial Day, you'd have to do it again. And we just right now don't have the time to, well, because it's 3 days to do that.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Have you seen the attachments that go on to like a zero turn?
Mhm.
Have you thought about one of those?
I have, but the problem with them is everything I've looked at, there's not a good control and there's so much stuff around them stones. There's no definitive, you're around vases, you're around flowers,
Well,
you're.
that's true. They'll probably break vases. and
Yes.
stuff, So.
Yeah, do believe me, because when they first come out, they come out and they were on machines going around posts for guardrails. And they come down in size, I'm like, but they don't seem to be friendly to flowers and.
Right. Very true.
And I did order 3 more trash cans for out there. Them are in, so we're doing the fittings and we're pouring the pads to set them on out there. So,
Do you anchor those down?
yes, they're anchored down, and then we have liners that go in it, just like we converted all the ones downtown with liners. So much easier to change out.
Probably cleaner too.
Yes. But other than that, I mean, it's just been going and going, and we've been doing a ton of tree stuff. So.
Okay.
And I know I've talked to you, I had it with you sometime this summer when it kind of dries up, so we can go over that
We're walking bridges.
walking bridge.
That car wash.
Yeah, we completed 1 lagoon discharge,
Oh, okay.
and I got them coming to pull a sample Wednesday, so we can do a second one this week. So
That is just lowering the,
that lowers cell 3, which is our finishing pond. We've currently, I think the last cycle, we let go like 7.5 million gallons.
and that's in the river, but
Yeah.
it's clean to.
Yep. It's, when we release it out of cell 3, it's cleaner than the river it's going into.
Okay.
I have a set of numbers that I have to stay within, and they have to test it every other day, so,
Every other day?
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, we have to pull grab samples every other day, three times a day, every other day.
Do you have a tablet for the mosquitoes?
We do.
Do those go
How-
in lagoons too, or?
How bad are they getting? No, we just spray around them.
They're not terrible right now.
Okay, well, they're 90-day briquettes, so the closer we can get to the end of May, the longer it'll get you through the summer, so.
Where else do you put those?
Catch basins.
Oh.
Catch basins, they go, like, we'll throw a couple in the pond by your cooners. We go down behind your house, down that,
Flooded
throw
area.
a bunch in that flooded area. I mean, just anything that would help to standing water. And the places that we know is gonna be standing water, so.
And then you still do the spray thing?
Yep. Yeah, the tablets go on and they create a film on the water and it starves out the larvicide. And then the spray just attacks the adults.
Did that price go up?
I don't know, because I haven't had to order. I ordered enough last year to get us through
Okay.
till July, so I'd imagine it will, but
What company did you get that from?
Clark. There, it's really limited. There's only like 3 in the US that deal with.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, cause I can ask, cause I got a new chemical guy, I was gonna ask them what they would do or have. It's advanced chemicals.
Yes, and when Clark ran out because they couldn't get something in the COVID era, that might have been, they borrowed some from somebody and it might have been advanced. They borrowed.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'll ask them. This is what they have, so.
But other than that, unless you guys have something for us, I mean, we've just been, Daystar. There was something else I wanted. Daystar is putting in a pad by our lift station on West Street.
Okay.
And they're gonna connect to our power. And Danelle's got the contract. They wanna pay us so much a month to utilize our power. That way, if something happens, because our goal is to get a generator at that one, so if power goes down, it would also allow Daystar to stay in.
Oh, okay.
So is the generator stuff part of the budget or?
It is not, it is not yet. It's one of them, and it may not happen this year. I'm just getting prices. It was something that came to me after we started all the budget stuff, so.
Okay.
So it is not currently in the budget. But Danelle does know, we've been talking about it.
Yeah.
That's what.
Do you have anything, sir? No? I have nothing, so we will adjourn the meeting.
Do I need a motion?
I don't know, make a motion.
I'll motion, we adjourn.
Thanks,
Kim's listening.
We're adjourned.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so we'll get done with this tree stuff.